Hey, okay, so tomorrow, Thursday, is your last day of school for the week. Woohoo! Um, and you will need to give me some progress on your second project. So I will want you to paste a link to the slides that you have done for your project in a spreadsheet tomorrow. So if you haven't contacted a business yet, you're pretty behind. If you need some ideas, I can help you with that. If you have contacted a business and you don't have slides started, if you have your interview done, you can just include a doc with that information. That's totally fine as well. Okay? So that's tomorrow. And then your project will be due next week. I'll put the date in your lesson. I can't remember off the top of my head. Okay, so today is kind of the last part of the learning section of Project 2, and that's economic utility. This is pretty basic. So I don't know if any of you guys are in baseball, but they'll talk about in baseball like utility player. Utility player is somebody who can kind of play anywhere and sorry, it's my brother calling. Um, and the utility is kind of like that, where it's really functional in different ways. So, an economic utility is a product that satisfies customers and it is based on what's important to you. So, you might think something has utility, but I might not. Like your AirPods, that might have really high economic utility for you, but for me, it's not such a huge priority. I would like some. It doesn't have as much utility for me. Okay, so when you're measuring what utility the value is of it, the higher the satisfaction, the higher the utility is, just kind of like the AirPods. So there's different forms of utility, playing words there. The form utility or task utility is when you take like a raw material and you make it into something useful, like wood into a pencil. That's considered form utility. Or you take just anything like um, steel and make it into a product that's useful. Time utility is when you have something available at the time when a customer needs it. Oh, I just don't even like looking at that snow. That's so bad. So, like when you shop at Walgreens, if you ever go there right after a snowfall or right before a snowfall, they'll have shovels available for you to buy. And when a customer needs it, obviously what's important is that there's planning involved with the company, there's production that's in place, there's purchasing that has to happen and shipping that happens on time. So I did an interview one time with a person who was the buyer for a company called Herberger's, which was affiliated with Boston Store. And they would buy their Christmas stuff before summer started. So they would buy things almost like 9 months to a year in advance. And they would start watching trends. Trends usually come from Europe, a lot of times like Milan. They would start watching that a year in advance. I heard somewhere too that they manufacture Halloween candy the day after Halloween for the following year. So lots of planning involved. And then place utility, kind of similar, like having those snow shovels available like right at the door at Walgreens, having it in a convenient spot. At stores, there's something called a POB display, point of purchase display. So when I'm checking out at Walmart, there's gum there and batteries and dental floss and um, pop sockets and all charging cords, all that kind of stuff that you don't think about. And that adds place utility because it's a impulse purchase a lot of times or something I don't put on my list. And they have it where I can find it. All right, then possession utility, that's not my credit card number, just in case you're wondering, you're thinking about stealing it. Possession utility is making it super easy for customers to have that product. So being able to purchase with a credit card makes it really easy for you to purchase like online. I'm buying stuff online. I don't know how your Amazon delivery is, but mine is kind of through the roof right now. They used to, when I worked at the Limited when I was in college, they used to have something called a payment plan or layaway. So I would just buy a bunch of clothes and make payments on them. I didn't have a credit card because it wasn't super convenient or easy then, and I would just pay off my clothes every month, and I would have them like in 3 months. Or sometimes you could put them on a payment plan, take them home, and then pay for them as you go. That's it. That's all the utilities I have. So I will give you one more screencast tomorrow just to kind of introduce your final steps to your project, and then that will be it for a while. You're almost done. I hope you're hanging in there, and I hope the sun shines for you today. Have a great day.